Hey everyone, as we're talking about resurrection this week, another question that comes up is what does it say about our bodies and how we should feel about them? And one of the places we can think about this is in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, where Paul says, "Now we know that if the earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. Meanwhile, we groan, longing to be clothed with our heavenly dwelling, because when we have put it on, will not be found naked." So Paul is actually mixing metaphors there a little bit because he's talking about our bodies both as a building and as clothing. And so there's a sense in which in these bodies they're less than perfect, right? We groan in these bodies as an earthly tent. And you know, the older I get, the more I feel that. I know many of you feel that as well. And yet, there's this other question of, okay, so does that mean we want to leave behind these bodies, right? We just want to be this disembodied soul that's going to leave all this earthly stuff behind and float off to this immaterial kind of heaven. Very often, that's the Christian story, or the way it's presented, but that's not the biblical view of things. And what he says is, we don't want to be naked or unclothed or homeless. What we want is a better dwelling, right? What we want is a better body, a perfected body. And that's what the resurrection is about. It gives us a new kind of body. And, you know, how you understand how all that works is complicated. What does a spirit embodied body mean, or a spiritual body? The point is, bodies are not bad. Material things are not bad. Creation is good because it was created by God, and God declared that it was good. Of course, we can see all the ways that it's less than perfect and that our bodies fail us at times, and the world seems like it's falling apart, partly because of us. But God is not about trying to take us out of that kind of world, out of a material world. God is trying to make it right. That's what the resurrection of Christ points to. That's what our resurrection hope points to, is that one day God will make all of this new and make it right. Matter matters because God is its maker.